Hello! Welcome back to another lovely stream. I was just thinking, what game should I continue? Origins, so Crash and Crossworlds. At the game that I recently started, I was like, let's not stream it once. No, let's do it like Harry Potter 2 and play the hell out of it, you know? So let's see how far I can go in this stream. I'm thinking 2% out of the entire game. Maybe less. Maybe even less. Oh well. But there's usually a lot of drama about the Game Pass. People saying that it's shit now because up the pricing. Well, I would care about if I had the Output Pass. I don't care about having that thing where you can have online on your console while playing for Game Pass. I don't even have an Xbox One. I don't even have the newest one. I'm happy with Xbox 360. So right now, I don't need another one. Last time we defeated the troll. So let's see where the story goes now. Well, I know where the story is going, clearly. But just in case I don't remember. Also, you might hear slightly on the mic that you can hear the dogs barking. Just ignore it. They're barking because they want to bark. They don't need a reason. Looks like the Tinsa's trying to render in.
You could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade.
To be fair, it's not on an SSD, so I really blame the game for not loading.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
Not just any student.
Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Mac Pizzahill. The strongest wizard that you can think of.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
I love it. Does have a stupid name, and suddenly he's like one of the strongest wizards.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
And also, on another note, finally got the e-bike fixed, so hopefully it will last longer. I'm crossing my fingers every time I'm using it.
You be well.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure.
Pizzahill took down the troll.
Trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Well, shit. Dun dun dun.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Ooh.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Looks like Pizzahill made himself a new enemy.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy.
No shit.
Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Even though like there's some sort of rendering issue with the game, I honestly don't care. Give me an old ass game and I'm still gonna enjoy the heck out of it.
I am
It
certainly
has a
glad
good
Fiona
story,
was
of
there.
course.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
I kind of wanted to walk, just to see what kind of enemies there are. But hey, this is still some kind of prologue. The game just really wants to tell me how to fast travel. So I feel like after beating the story, I'm gonna need to use a lot of it. So, now the question is, what now? Now Pizzahill defeated a troll. A new enemy has just been made aware that Pizzahill is stronger than any other regular wizard. So I think I'm screwed. That level up barely matters. Ooh, I got mail. You got it. That's the next mission.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
That's a bit too late. I already read it. I love it. Let's have a look. See what's going on here. I think it's better if I just lower the shaders so that the game loads in faster. What is a famous glitch that just makes everything load very slowly? Ah well. Go it. The game crashes, then I'll restart. Ooh, can I grab this? Thank you. Also been trying the new Avatar game from last year. Honestly, not a bad game, but the story... How do I say it? The intro of that game is goated, but the rest of the story I'm kind of a bit lost. It's kind of a Far Cry game. So there's a lot of survival tints on it. Not sure why I'm not taking a flag. Could be below me. Or above me. There's a side mission over here. First grab that. Oh, one more floor up. You got it.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep
Same.
whatever treasure lies at the end of your
I've never
map.
managed to
I'll be
100% the
satisfied
game.
just
And
knowing where
I
it
think this is a
leads.
good moment to do it. Maybe in a few months I'll have this game done.
Very well. I shall take a look
Maybe
if I
have
can
a
find
year.
the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Let's see. A lot of tins, but I think I need to look out for this first. I think I know this area a little bit, but... Alright, so basically find this area, enter this door, find this statue, go to this painting and use... what was it? Accio? On that symbol. Or the game's just blatantly telling me where it is. That works. Usually with treasure maps they don't tell you where the hell it is. But hey, I don't mind a little bit of guidance with it. Alright, so this creature...
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
That's stare down? Is that meant to glow like that, or is that just... oh, that's the sun.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. I think we should have a moon calf in charge. If someone
Good luck
gets
with
struck
that.
by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Then we have this
There's the
statue.
fountain. I'm getting closer.
I couldn't tell you if we
Daedalian
are.
keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
So... I think it's through this door? What was it? It was like a painting that had a Accio on. I have to search for a painting. A strange symbol.
This stairwell looks promising.
I love that I was just... I almost hitting the hitbox, but
This
just
looks like
barely.
the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
Oh, that looks sick.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Perfect. Another side mission done. Luckily, side missions are very important. Especially when you're trying to beat the game.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you
I'll
manage
first finish the other mission. Let's see, this one. And also the Dueling Club. That sounds interesting because I love that in
to know
Harry
what you
Potter too.
find, if anything.
And the Lego games. You know, the Lego Harry Potter games. I think it's 5 to 7.
What, didn't you?
Have like a very unique dueling way. And I've not been able to try the quote-unquote remake of a remake of a remake. So I guess I'll just have to wait till it gets a Game Pass. That's my best bet. But also something that I heard, I think that was Saturday or Sunday, NordVPN. They used to say start in December we're gonna get rid of MeshNet. they sent a message the second I opened NordVPN saying they're not getting rid of it because they heard the feedback. Personally, I couldn't care if it was or not. That is just impressive to hear.
Find
I'm
anything
not a
yet?
company that's listening.
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map
And
led
no,
to
it's
a
not sponsored by
doorway hidden within
NordVPN,
a
but
portrait.
man, I'm impressed.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round here...
You got it. Alright, what's the next one? A key in the astronomy
Not anything
tower.
interesting.
Oh, it's above me. Good day. And also I heard about that there's a quote-unquote multiplayer mod for Sonic Adventure DX. I was like, hey, that sounds interesting. But I first have to research a bit and see if it actually works. But it could be a potential co-op stream with Iggy or with Chief. We'll see.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
I hear you. Where did you go? There you are.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
I need to slap it. This might... Oh, you... son of a bitch. I got this. I got this. Wait for it. Wait.
Yes.
That was cool.
Old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Now let's go back to Nelly. Hello, Mr. Ghost. I don't know who that ghost is, but he looks a little bit similar to Headless Nick. Oh well. It's the worst thing that can happen. Yep, that's correct, Iggy. Back to the grind. So, how was your day? How did you spend it? I really don't blame them if they want to sleep longer, but I'm not
Hello,
really a
I
fan
managed
of
to get
it or
the
people
Daedalian
sleeping
key into
longer.
its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out.
But I'm very
I
happy
do hope you
because
continue on.
tomorrow
For so much effort, the prize must be
I can
something
finally use my
grand.
e-bike to get
I
to
should see
the
this through and
bus
find the
stop,
Hufflepuff
and I'm
house
very
chest.
happy with it. I'm just hoping the tire won't get flat like in the first week or something, out of nowhere, because bicycles tend to do that with bad tires. or just in general. I think it will now last way longer, because there's a special tie-in for e-bikes which it didn't have before. So it might be good news. I also have to figure out why the battery is sometimes disconnecting after turning off the tin. Probably have to clean up the connector a little bit for the battery. But that should be an easy solve. All I just really need to do is to get the battery out, put the battery back in, problem solved. I'll definitely look around if I can fix it tomorrow. Or at least know what I have to do to fix it.
Revelio.
I love every time I collect a page, I just hear a little bit of Hedwig's theme. I love that.
This must be my house chest. I just need to insert the token. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Well, that one will probably take quite a while. So let's go for the secret dueling club. Can't wait to improve my combat a little bit. Man, what was the game called? Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince? That one also had a really good combat system. I think when they made Deadly Hallows, oof, that was peak. It was like the cover system was similar to Gears of War, you know? And then even Red Dead Redemption 2 did it, GTA 5 did it. Like that cover system, man. That's just beautiful. That's just something I really like about video games. They can make it so fun with the combat. So out of all the movie-based Harry Potter games, Deadly Hallows, for sure. Favorite game to mod? Of course, Harry Potter 2. The stairs puzzle. I'm not sure how to do the stairs puzzle. Did I just hear? There you are. Alright, let's first follow this key. Oh. That's a wall. Alright. Now here comes my horrible timing. First try. Oh yeah. And that's another one. Thank you very much. What I'm doing is, if I see, oh, there's a side mission open or side mission near me, I do that first before doing the story mission. Because I need that lot of XP. And if you just focus main story, you're screwed. I wouldn't say it's the greatest game. Because clearly Deadly Hallows and Harry Potter 2 is better, but just saying. It's a decent game. I'm just happy this game didn't need to retcon anything from the other Harry Potter games. Oh hey Peeves!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
I love that. Harry Potter 2 is not better. Ooh, if you've not seen the modding, the puzzle maps, the experience with modding on that game. And also, Shivanigi can play that game. So, there is some bias with it. Just because they can also both play it.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
You've definitely not heard that I took down a troll alone. Hey Rusty. You like open world games? I don't blame you, Saiki. But something that I like about the Harry Potter 2 game, that it feels open world. It's one of the biggest open world games I've seen in the Harry Potter games.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
Oh,
does
Saiki,
cross
Rusty,
wands work
how was your
exactly?
day?
You show up, I match
What
you
did
with
you
other
do?
duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Sure.
Of course. Dueling's an entertainment.
Thank you very much.
I agree. Besides, in cross ones, you could deal with a partner if you like. The first time I'll pair you with Sebastian.
You
Next
played
time,
Titan
you'll
Quest
need to bring a
2.
partner
Oh
along,
yeah.
Or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
If you tried to jump scare me with that team, Rusty, I think you failed.
Signing up.
Yes. I definitely did, Saiki. I definitely heard about the Game Pass changes and I do not give a shit. Let's see. Target lock with all without aiming. Switch target. Yeah, shields are. Levitation spell, Levioso. Alright. That's easy enough. Jesus, that's quick. Damn. They actually got me.
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Oh yeah.
Don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Now, so Saiki, that's only for the ultimate pass, from what I heard. I don't have the ultimate pass. I don't care. And at the very least, I have to finish this game 100% fully. Yes, I know, that's a lot of time, but you know. So I have 3 hits till I'm down. That sounds like a challenge. Holy shit, I couldn't even get the mark in before starting the duel. That's insane. Ooh, ooh. Goddamn cowards. Ooh. I gotta lock in. Hold on. Be right back. Wow, that is so quick! What's heal? There it is. I saw that! You little shit! Wow, 3 hits and you're gone. That's way more
Nice
challenging
work.
than Harry Potter 2.
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later.
You
I
are
may have
right
something
now
lined
farming
up for you.
autumn crystals. Good
Again,
luck, Iggy.
congratulations on your
And
first
Rusty's
cross-one
trying
victory.
the
Well
bot.
fought.
Nice.
Hope to see you back here again.
Oh man. Let me just move the controller tin a little bit down. Hold up. Let me see. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah. That fits a little bit more with the rest of the HUD. Mute the volume for the sounds? Nah, that would be criminal. Why would I add it just to mute it? Nah. Just imagine like a serious scene and then you just have a Goku scream. Or you just have like the top key intro sound, yeah? Come on, man, I ain't removing that. Funny enough, I used to have that because I streamed on Twitch, but somehow that plugin from Twitch is able to play on Streamlabs, which, yeah, no, but I don't have to, it's perfect. Because Rusty knows about it. He knows if he goes to my Twitch, he can mess with that stuff if I have Streamlabs open. Which is genius. But nah, I ain't removing that. That is just perfection at its finest. Alright, now let's see how I get to the main mission. Yeah. Exactly, Rusty. Well, I could up the cooldown psyche. Or I can make it quieter. God's like, no, don't mess with it. Isn't it already like a minute between each sound? Because like that, when I used that software, it didn't tell me what the cooldown was. Because I set it to absolutely 0. And man, oh man. I think you can still find the stream, but the first time I ever had, let me just quiet it down a little bit. Oh no, it's already very quiet, never mind. So, when I first had like a text-to-speech from Twitch chat, anything you would type in the Twitch chat would be text-to-speech straight to the stream. And yes, that was unfiltered as hell. So you can guess how that went. I don't think I'll beat the game today, man. I don't have that much time.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin.
I was still planning to...
I heard about the attack.
What was it called? GTA San Andreas Chaos mod? But it's somehow found the soft
It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
Also, if I would do GTA 5 Chaos mod again, then that would mean you can only mess with it on the Twitch chat.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Why did John Cena intro play Sonic? It did? I don't know about that one because I never messed with that in a long while.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes.
You're fine with that, Rusty?
I discovered an inscription.
I'll see what I can do about that, Rusty.
This map appeared.
I would have to find the software again, see if it works with the new enhanced version.
Leads to the library. There are strict
That never
sections
gets
to be
old, does
precise,
it?
and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam,
Also, I'm almost done
anything,
watching
it's that
The Rookie.
path we're on is
Yeah,
terribly dangerous.
later seasons not
I'd
even
like you
on
to work
Disney
with
Plus,
Professor Hecat a
so I'm
bit before
watching
we continue.
on like a
Sir,
different
how
app.
dangerous could the library be? Perhaps
Yes,
we're only
yes he
after a
does,
book.
Saiki.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further,
I think
come
I
and see me.
last heard that Iggy and
I'll let
Chief
Professor Hecat
were
know
hyped
to
for like an
expect
update on that game. Yep, that's also the same. And some brotherly drama, as usual. But, you know, that's a very usual thing with us, so... Just, you know, literally look at every single Cove stream every time that we argued about anything. Nah, trust me. Way worse than that, but we will get over it, man. When did we not argue, you know? And we keep forgiving each other, so... To the VODs, it should still be on this channel. Not in any of the recent ones, no. Also, where did that key go? Because I think now I lost it. Yeah, I lost the key. Shit. Does it spawn back? Or did it go this way? Your argument looks like a normal discussion to me. Fair enough. I guess I have nothing to say then. Yeah, but I don't know what you mean with the VODs are not on the channel. I'm pretty sure I never messed with that after, you know, the 5 million streams. Then, yes, it was just talking, because we did not scream. Also, I need to log in to flap this key. And yes, you can quote me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No. My timing. I'm horrible at this shit. Ah, come on. Also, how dare you say I'm clip farming even though I never used the tool? No. I'm keeping it as it is, man. I ain't changing the difficulty. God. Oh, man. I feel like the next 30 minutes it's just gonna be this. Got it. You need to be so freaking quick. Maybe it's a little bit a millisecond delay from the controller to my PC, but maybe that's why it's a little bit difficult.
How nice
Oh well.
to see you, my young friend.
Let's see. Over here.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such,
You cannot
are to
find
learn
it?
Incendio, the fire-making spell.
That is
Handle
strange,
the lighting
Rusty.
torches, burning away spine
That is
orbs,
strange.
and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Something that I
You know where to
liked. What was
find
that
me once
game
you've
called?
finished.
Was it Order of the Phoenix? I think it was. So I think we played that on the Wii, right? Iggy, could you maybe possibly confirm it? So we played that on the Wii, and to use the incendio spell was the most weirdest way. Let's just say some Wii games
Seems
are not
crossword
meant
isn't
for
as
the Wii
secret as
mode.
it's believed to be.
Order of the Phoenix. I don't have to ask them. I know he did. Iggy, don't tell me that you forgot about the greatest Umbridge game that we played on the Wii. Don't tell me you forgot. Don't tell me you did. God damn it. No. Because we literally finished the game on the Wii. And yes, that game is goated. And you can still play it on PC as well. And Dolphin. You can also get it to work on the Dolphin emulator. Oh shit! I said the word! Nintendo lawsuit incoming!
I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is.
Oh yes.
I've got a great match lined up.
Order of the
Ready for
Phoenix
another round?
was one of the weirdest Wii games. And then Half-Blood Prince. I remember that you unlocked the entire thing, all those little mini shields. That you got them all. Then you had Snape. And then whoever got Snape was OP as fuck. Good times. Good times.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
I don't want no Slytherin in my
Ready
team.
to get thrashed? Apologies in
Ooh.
advance.
3 of them. Now this sounds interesting. And I can also dodge. I need to remember that. That is a dodge button. Did you play No More Heroes? No. I don't think I did. Alright. I guess here we go.
Potato! Stupid!
That is insanely quick.
There goes my wager.
But it's good practice for the end boss, so.
Stupid one.
Act like a winner.
Stupid one. Leviosa.
Shit.
Are you quite finished?
Stupid one.
They are quick, man.
Leviosa. Accio. Potato. Stupid one. Accio. Stupid one. Accio.
I love that I can interrupt the spell then about the cost. Ooh.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Don't worry. Usually I read
Bravo.
those.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other
Usually.
duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round,
Because I
they'll
don't want to
really
be
have it in
quoted
for you.
saying I always
You'd better
read
keep
them, and then the
practicing if you
next
want a
boss
chance
I
at
don't
winning.
read it.
Or at least surviving
But
the
it's
next round.
good practice.
I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The
So
next
that's
round
good.
is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Alright, now I have to do the other thing. You like to skip the toast and then you don't know what to do next.
Hello, Lucan.
That's like a good
May I use
puzzle.
the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try
Is this
now?
like Guacamelee 2 and 1? Where you have to do certain combinations? I'm kind of worried now.
That would be wonderful.
Because
Be sure
that
to
game
cast
is
all your spells
gruesome.
before the dummy lands. If you need
She,
to stop practicing
Iggy,
before you
and
finish
me
all of them,
played
let me know.
Guacamelee 2 with the three of us on one PC because we used Parsec. And holy shit! I have no words for the amount of insanity that happened. Ooh! I don't care. I don't care, Psyche. They can have it. Right, let's try these combinations, huh? That was too easy.
Excellent form.
That's a good question, Psyche.
Leviosa.
If needed, I can always buy it again because it's very cheap now.
That's it.
But I don't know if I can still use the same save file. That's a good question. Oh well.
Leviosa.
Ooh. So I've interrupted with Accio. Yeah, now it's getting to the Guacamelee shit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Nicely done. I'd say
Shit.
that's enough practice.
So I'm screwed
Looks
then.
good out there.
If it's
Thank
gone
you,
from
Luca.
Game Pass.
I say better to discover one's
That's not
weaknesses
good.
during practice
'Cause I
than during a
spent
duel.
way too
You'll
much
be a
time into
fearsome
that save.
challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Ooh, I don't want to say it's a scary amount. I think around 15 hours. Because I did a very long stream, if you remember. What was it, an 8-hour stream? Of just that game? No. No. But I'm guessing around 15 hours. From just thinking out of my head without looking it up. So yeah, I'm screwed. All the progress is gonna be gone then. Let me just double check if Origins is still available for me. 1 sec. If that's the case, screw that game. Yeah, I'm screwed. There's no... Wait. I have to make sure to launch Ubisoft Connect before it's even showing here. Hold up. No, wait. Not yet. It's booting up Ubisoft Connect. Now I should be able to see it. It's not looking good. I think I'm screwed. Let me just double check. Origins. It says installed. And I can hit play. So for some reason it doesn't show in my play history anymore, but it does say I can play it. Good. Good. That's all I need to know. Whew. Thank God. I'm really happy they did not do that. But I also have Assassin's Creed 2 and a whole bunch of Assassin's Creed games on the Game Pass. So I'm guessing that's all going away then? Soon?
Don't get
That-
too cocky simply because you had
That would
one
be a
mixture of
shame,
salad.
no? Because I was planning to replay all of those on stream, but... Oh well, Microsoft might have screwed up
I
again.
trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
If
and that
they
you found
actually do that
success in your
and get rid of it. Didn't I just see a page here? Or am I just... Oh, it's over here. So I am blind. Noted.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has
I wouldn't
impressed
really
me
say
thus
that
far,
fire is a
but
servant,
please
it's more
maintain
fuel,
focus.
you know?
I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
I really like this because this reminds me a lot of Harry Potter 2, where you had to do like a certain combination, arrows, up, up, down, down. Like it was almost like the Konami code. That's something I really like. If there's a mod to make that more difficult, I would love to play it, because that is almost nothing. Right, here it is. I'm gonna replace. Let's go with Reparo.
Feel free to practice in the classroom.
I don't think
before
you
go.
want mods
set
for
up
more
a few
difficulty.
targets
Well,
for
at the very least, that little mini game where you learn the spell. At the very least, because it was way more. What I wouldn't really say difficult, but it was more of a challenge to learn the spell. And also, you really don't need to pass it to learn the spell, which was hilarious. Because that was just for, I think, bonus house points. I love it. I feel like they should have at least done like a little nerf if you didn't even pass the first round in Harry Potter 2. So, from what I remember from playing it in the past, is that you would get different bolts. So you would later see that you can have multiple kind of bolts or spells. Right now I don't need it. But I'm first getting the side mission over here.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
D-pad?
I did. Hello. I'm
I
Duncan
know
Hobhouse.
one of
Pleasure
them
to
gives
meet
me
you.
the healing
I've heard
tin, but
all about you,
that's
of
about
course,
it.
confronting trolls
But I
and
think
dragons.
that is one of the buttons to switch the loadout of the spells. But I don't have that unlocked yet, so we don't know.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case you are precisely the
I
person
can
I
hear
need.
Chief
You
and
see,
Iggy
we were
talking in the
learning to
background.
repel boggarts in Professor Hackett's class, and, well,
Let me see if I can hear
mine
what they're talking about.
unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
I can't make out what they're talking about. Oh well.
Ugh, well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear
Anything
of
in the
puffskeins to
Harry
be,
Potter universe is
I'm beginning
scary.
to get a reputation as a coward.
Notice
Some
how I
have even
left
taken to
out
calling
Fantastic
me
Beasts?
Puffskein Dunkeen.
The first Fantastic Beasts movie was fun, but the other two was just, you know, You mean that NPC I'm talking to? That's fair.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway,
This is
to
a
make matters
alternate
worse,
universe.
I
What
stupidly
if
blurted
Harry
out that I
joined
must be braver than
Ravenclaw?
people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor.
Also,
Yes.
let's switch up
Rumor
topics
has
a
it
little bit.
that the herbology professor
Talk about
before
Sonic
Professor
games.
Garlick kept dangerous plants
I've been
there.
watching a
It's
few
supposedly
videos
so overrun
today
now
about Sonic
that no one
games.
dares enter
One
it
thing I
anymore.
hate
I
to
was
hear
hoping you could go there
is
and
that
bring
they
back
don't
evidence that I
consider
could use to show
Secret
that,
Rings and Black
well,
Knight as a
I'd gone
mainline
in.
game.
Say a bit of an
Because,
exceptionally dangerous plant of
wow,
some
they're
kind.
missing out.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand.
Just look at
I
the
very much appreciate
fan-made
it. Come and find me if
version
you
of
get the
Secret
proof.
Rings.
I shall
How
be forever
good
in
it
your
will
debt.
work without the Wii mode, but it's still a very good game on the Dolphin emulator, so I'm not gonna say you should play the
Hidden
remake.
herbology
Play the
corridor.
original first.
Sounds intriguing.
I am not gonna say yet to play the remake, because it's not finished. After it's finished, yeah. Open your talents and go to core. Alright. Talents. Yeah, as the game says, play more to unlock it.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to
Figured
why.
that was the case. But, whoa, did I just hear a key? Yeah, did I hear a key? Where did key go? Key? Key? I love how quickly I lost the key. So you did not even hear a key? It's completely gone. Just vanished. That's insane. Did it maybe go this way? Whoa. That's some cool shit. The map does say there's something behind here, but I'm guessing there's nothing here. Oh well, screw that key. But from all the Harry Potter games that show Hogwarts, I think this one takes the crown. But out of the Harry Potter games, I don't think this game even fits in the category. But I do agree that out of all the Hogwarts games, this one really shows the most. I would have loved to see a game like this that is a Harry Potter game. Even if it was between the movies, you know. I would have still loved it. Doesn't have to be canon to the movies, you know. Or just have Harry Potter as a side character. That could have been sick. It was a story during the movies,
dry
but
vines are one spark away from becoming
Harry wasn't the
kindling.
main character. Just saying. Don't know why, but I think you just copied it from somewhere. Because there's no way you just typed
This
it
must
out.
be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
But yes, that is a very valid statement. Something tells me you copied it. But I'm impressed that you can type that fast.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Lumos.
The basics of spells. Devil's Snare and Chamber of Secrets. people get old. It's what happened. There's nothing you can really do about it, Psyche. Best thing you can do is still find things to have fun.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
That is quick to already talk about your prime time. I would say that you're still in the middle of it. Like you're not even halfway, you know? Just saying. You can still find something to do. Yeah, but
Lumos.
again, no, there's so many things that you can still do. I love how quickly I collect that. I don't even have shears, now it's just, magic. I love that. Just, whoop. Yeah. I constantly sit all day. Yeah. I am not convinced that that will happen to me at 30. Because then I will be working my ass off to even stay on the job. So I'm guessing if you look 4 years in the future, I'm probably already having a job. Most likely. But I'm not convinced that I will just suddenly stop working at 30. I'm not convinced. I can't wait for that day because then I have a job.
To finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Oh yeah. Don't even start, man. Like when I was doing the study of electrical engineering, they forced me to do like very 50-50 construction work. The first electrical company that I had an internship at.
You know, there is
and I was like,
have you found
this is
anything
not
to,
electrical engineering.
prove my bravery yet?
And it was one
Hello,
of the
Duncan. I have the proof you
worst
wanted.
internships
That's
that
one leaf.
ever
Must have
worked
been a
in.
giant
Because
venomous
I had
tentacular.
to
It's even more than I expected.
I had to wake
I
up
knew
at
you were the one
3
to ask.
a.m. to go at
I
4
appreciate
a.m.
you getting it for me.
to arrive at work at 5 a.m. I'm not joking. Wake up 3, go at 4, work at 5. I am not joking with that. And then I had to wait. I had to work all the way till 6 p.m. And then I'm home at 7 p.m. And then it goes all over again. It was a very rough internship. So it was very rough. And I used that e-bike that I got repaired now. That one carried me every day to that company because it was a little bit away, but I wanted to get there by myself, you know.
Of course.
But it
I
was
hope
rough.
this helps you prove yourself.
It
This
was
is sure
rough,
to put an end to
man.
Puffskein Dunking for good when I show
And
everyone
at the
in the
very
common
least,
room
the
tonight.
school where I
This'll show everyone
did
how
have the
ridiculous that
study
nickname was.
now knows
Thank you
to
again. and
never
have a good
send
day.
someone for an
I know I
internship
will.
over there anymore.
Thank you for all of your help. No more
But
Puffskein
that's also what I'm
Dunking for me.
trying to avoid with the IT study that I have an internship that early. Because I did find one where they start at 10 a.m. which is
Don't get
chef's
too cocky
kiss.
simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
What did I tell the school back then? That it was insanely rough. That no company would tell you to be there at 5 a.m. No company. Because then you had to drive 3 hours to even get there to start at 8 a.m. No company would tell you to do that. That is insane. That's almost night work. No. I wish for the work that I did for the company. I wish, man. the last day that I worked, they said this, this, and this. Then I had the report filled out. He did this and this and this. Could have done this and this better. No shit, I woke up at 5 AM. Do you think I have the energy for the entire day? That's insane. So yeah, I'm never doing those kind of internships anymore. But I think I also streamed back then. So I think if you saw how tired I was back then, yep, that was insane. Welcome to real life, exactly. I would never apply for a job that early. Never, ever, ever. Even if I get paid extra. What I would rather do is just guard something, start in 9 PM and then work until 6 AM. I would love to do that night shift stuff. I would love to fucking do that. Because somehow people get paid extra for that shit. And then I can just go on by my day doing everything that I love to do during the day. And then at 9 PM, I work till 6 AM. I would love to fucking do that. I would love it. If they once tell me to do IT work in the middle of the night, I'm in. That sounds amazing.
Ah, there you are.
Or start work at
Hello,
10
sir.
AM.
You'll be pleased to know that I work
Yes,
for my
kids.
defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
That is beautiful.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you.
Dun dun dun.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Dun dun. He is good.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
And also this was
We have
the
no choice.
family
It would
that
be unwise to
casted
provoke
out
our
the family
illustrious
members.
headmaster further.
If you remember the
I shall
movies
find you when I've
where
completed whatever toils I must
Sirius
endure.
Black told Harry how he cast out the family members. Insane. Oh, Steam is down for maintenance? That's a good sign. That's a good
Sebastian
sign.
mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
I'm very happy. I keep seeing this one YouTube short that said like the Steam store crashed because Hollow Knight Silksong been released. I was like, hell yeah, that's what we need more.
Sebastian,
Happens every Tuesday.
I was hoping
That's
to see
perfect.
you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack.
And why is
saw
it
what
good?
happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
It's so they
Not
can
many
actually
students have
make
Victor
sure that
Rookwood's
Steam works
attention.
well.
What was that all
It's
about?
like a weekly reset thing on Steam. Yeah? Rebooting their service.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack.
And
It's
after
quite
like a
tale.
weekly
Fig had this
reset,
Portkey? To
the better it
Gringotts?
runs.
I'm not sure I follow.
Like that's same
I
with
better
like a
follow
Windows
myself,
server
and I was there.
or a Linux
Anyway,
server.
we ended up in
If
an
it
ancient
reboots
vault where we found
daily
a
or
map.
weekly,
That
it
map
helps.
leads to the restricted section.
I don't know.
Serious.
I
Deadly
don't know,
serious.
Saiki.
Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
One thing
Thank
I
you,
definitely should have
Sebastian.
done is trust a
You
Slytherin.
mentioned being clever
Oh
enough
well.
not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Also, most likely I will do that. I will not learn the 3 curses.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
I am more careful with, you know, Slytherin house because of what they can do. And just look at the movies, man. It's like you have a house full of villains.
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
And when I first played the game, I did
And
choose
those
Slytherin
annoying
just to see on
prefects
what's
would love
different.
nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see
Yeah.
us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now.
You should never
There's
trust
a
them,
spell you
Psyche.
should know. The disillusionment
Look at the
charm.
movies.
Good for getting
Look at the
places
books.
you're not supposed to be.
Tell me
Cast it
one
and you'll
Slytherin that
appear
was
as
good.
little more than a trick of the light.
Tell me.
Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
I'm waiting.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof
Yes.
as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells.
And
Spells are
I
free.
know a lot of people
Give
will
it a
take me
try.
out of context, but it's insane. Snape was not good. He was horrible against Harry. Don't you even remember? It was horrible. Only after the Deadly Hallows and Half-Blood Prince that he started to like Harry, but... Wait, Snape was? Ah. That's cool. Anyway, time for a stealth mission.
Quietly now.
Yes, he definitely showed that he cared about Harry for the things that he did to him. Yeah, figured that he was Slytherin. But, like, Snape is maybe 50-50. He was good and bad. Because he did kill Dumbledore, right? So he can't be all good then.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
I feel like that teacher's gonna be able to see us.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright.
No,
You see her
so
desk behind
how
me.
it started with
The key is in the drawer of
Snape
that
is
desk.
that
Now,
he
here's what we're going
found
to do.
Lily. Oh,
I'll
whoa,
create
whoa.
a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Alright, where was I? Alright, so with Snape, he found Lily dead when he went to the Potter house, and he basically wanted to defend Harry, but you don't see that in the, like, at the very least, the first two movies, the very least. Oh, someone entered my room. Don't worry about it, Psyche. So I don't think he is bad, but I'm not gonna say that he's completely a good guy, you know? Because the shit that he did the first two movies, no. I don't think that he's, you know, good guy, fully. Tough love? Nah. Nah, I'm not convinced. Because one, he did kill Dumbledore. Don't tell me that he's a good guy for killing Dumbledore. Just because Dumbledore wanted
and I
to
always
die
keep my
by
word.
Snape.
Trust me.
If Snape was a good guy, he wouldn't have killed Dumbledore. Because that, I think that was the only person standing between him and Voldemort. So no, I am not convinced.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Yes, this is Peeves.
The key. Here it is.
Yeah, because of that curse.
Mess.
That curse that he took from that area. Or is it that cave? But still, yeah.
That wasn't so difficult after all.
It's difficult to say that Snape's a good guy after killing Mercy. In mercy, so he killed Dumbledore in mercy.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Who?
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Oh, man. Sorry, but I can barely see Snape as a good guy from the actions that he did in the first two movies.
Should be in the club.
Now I do believe it with the third movie, and fourth and fifth, sixth and seventh and eighth, but I don't believe it with the first two.
Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaine to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I don't think I can argue with,
You're being awfully cryptic.
with you, because I don't think that he's a complete good guy. I am not convinced. Nope. Right, I just got dinner. So you also think, yeah. So I also wouldn't say that Harry was a complete good guy, you know, because of the things that he sometimes did. But I think there was, like, they could have shown at least in the first two movies that Snape was more of a, like, there was more to him. Yeah, that's true, Saki. But it could have been nice to see, like the backstory at the very least in the first or second movie. Yeah, so it's 50-50, as I said. Iggy's screaming in the hallway. Nothing I can do about it, because this mic, it already has a filter, but it's still, like, any sound is just picking up. Why? Why is Iggy screaming, or why is my mic picking it up? Which one? He was saying that he's going to the kitchen, so usually everyone is eating in the kitchen, but because I'm streaming, I'm eating dinner here. No. No, I did not make him mad. Yet. Did you really think that Iggy was screaming that Snape's a good guy? No. Nah, man. I'm all good. Eating dinner is freaking amazing. So let's see. Is there something that we can watch on YouTube that will not get me banned? Or at least, stream removal. Let's have a look. What can we see? A short movie or something? Well, I think this is the best moment then. Maybe some Harry Potter lore. We can do that. That fits with Hogwarts legacy a bit. We can watch a full history on the first Wizarding War, which means Voldemort's rise to power. We can watch that. What do you think about that? Let me see. Now the question is, can I figure it out with Streamlabs to show the right tint? Which is always a little bit, how do you say it, difficult to figure out. Because I can never figure it out, to be fair. Let's see. Where is it? Chrome.exe. That must be it, right? Right. So now I have that ready. Now I have to fix the browser. Also, let me mute the game in the background. We don't need that on stream at the moment. And let me first start it. Make it full screen. Now it should be showing up here, yeah. Enable it on stream. Lower the volume a little bit. Just let me know if the volume is good or not. And then enable. I think that works, right? Let me just make it a tiny bit smaller. And also remove the controller tin a bit. Where is it? Okay. Alright, that should do it.
The first major Wizarding War in the Harry Potter universe was a catastrophic...
Let me know if you can hear it or not.
...Wizarding history that lasted a whopping 11 years. The war started when Voldemort, obsessed with pure-blood supremacy, sought to overthrow the existing magical order and establish himself as the ruler of both the Wizarding and non-magical worlds. The war officially ended on October 31st, 1981, when Voldemort's curse to kill the infant Harry Potter rebounded upon him, destroying his physical form and rendering him powerless. And the aftermath of this decade-long conflict left deep scars on the Wizarding world. Families were torn apart, and many prominent witches and wizards lost their lives. The Wizarding world was in shambles.
There's a weird bug with the mic, but we will just ignore it.
On the Second Wizarding War, a conflict that only lasted 3 years. And to put it quite bluntly, the Second Wizarding War paled in comparison to the First War, which claimed many more lives and lasted much longer. It also has a much more complex history. The uncertainty of the war can best be summarized from the following quote. Imagine that Voldemort's powerful now. You don't know who his supporters are. You don't know who's working for him and who isn't. You know he can control people so that they do terrible things without being able to stop themselves. You're scared for yourself and your family and your friends. Every week, news comes of more deaths, more disappearances, more torturing. The Ministry of Magic's in disarray. They don't know what to do. They're trying to keep everything hidden from the Muggles, but meanwhile, Muggles are dying too. Terror everywhere. Panic, confusion. That's how it used to be. Join me today as we discuss every little detail about the First War, covering what we never got to read about in the books.
I'm trying to be as quiet as possible so the mic doesn't pick up the plate or me eating.
Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. Today we're going to be discussing in depth the First Wizarding War, a conflict that spanned 1970 through 1981. Before we get started, I just want to mention that only 30% of you are subscribed, so if you enjoy the content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. One important thing to note right off the bat is that the First Wizarding War should not be confused with the Global Wizarding War, a conflict spanning 1910 to 1945 that was initiated by Grindelwald. The First Wizarding War only
There we go.
affected Wizarding Britain, and Grindelwald had nothing to do with it. The roots of the First Wizarding War can be traced back to Tom Riddle, also known as Lord Voldemort, who was pivotal in every aspect. After being discovered in War's orphanage, Tom Riddle was first introduced to the Wizarding world by Dumbledore. During their encounter, Tom received his official invitation to Hogwarts, and it was at this exact moment that a seed was planted, one that would later blossom into the dark legacy of Lord Voldemort. Upon his arrival at the school in 1938, Tom was unsurprisingly sorted into Slytherin House, and despite his dark nature, he had no issues forming connections. Tom may have lacked certain necessary human emotions, but that didn't mean he couldn't control people. His cunning and manipulative nature eventually meant that, in 1939, he would form a gang of sorts, a group consisting of his fellow Slytherin students. He had convinced these witches and wizards that he was their friend, and gained their trust. But in reality, Riddle had no desire for friends, and simply wanted to use them for his own selfish endeavours. The gang that Riddle formed was once described by Dumbledore, who worked at Hogwarts during this time, as a mixture of the weak seeking protection, the ambitious seeking glory, and the thuggish seeking a leader who could show them more refined cruelty. The gang's name at the time was the Knights of Walpurgis. The members, all from wealthy pureblood families, were involved in various unpleasant incidents during their school years. Despite this, Tom was careful never to be directly associated with any wrongdoing and was perceived as an exemplary student. He first became a prefect in 1942 during his 5th year, and then in 1944, during his 7th year, he became head boy. It was around this time that he eventually had to accept that his father was the Muggle and his mother the magical one. From then on,
Wait, so
Riddle adopted the
both
alias
his
Voldemort
parents
to avoid any
are not
reminder
all
of his
wizards?
filthy Muggle
That's good.
father. At this stage, it was evident that Dumbledore was the only person who saw through Tom's manipulative charm. Because of this, Dumbledore closely monitored Tom, and their relationship actually plays a crucial role in the First Wizarding War. During his final year at Hogwarts in 1945, Voldemort witnessed Dumbledore's display of true power when he took action to help halt.
So Tom is pretty much Tom Riddle, Voldemort, you know? But pretty much what I just heard is that Tom Riddle's family is not all wizards. So he does have Muggle blood. Even though in Slytherin they only want pure blood, which is insane. The darkest or strongest wizard in Slytherin is a Muggle. That's insane.
The Global Wizarding War.
I never knew that.
Defeated Grindelwald, imprisoning him in his own fortress, which finally brought an end to the Global Wizarding War and ushered in a period of peace for the Wizarding world. However, Voldemort was aware that this peace would not last long, given the plans he had in mind. This defeat of Grindelwald by Dumbledore marks the intersection of the Global Wizarding War with the First Wizarding War, which later connects to the Second Wizarding War when Voldemort sought out the Elder Wand and encountered Grindelwald in 1998. During his 6th year at Hogwarts, Tom Riddle discussed the theoretical possibility of creating 6 Horcruxes.
What does
with
that
Professor
mean,
Slughorn,
Psyche?
shocking the professor with his interest in dark magic. This act marked Riddle's continued descent into darkness and pursuit of immortality through dark and forbidden magic. And so, in June of 1942, Voldemort began his journey of Horcrux creation. In the same year, Tom Riddle killed Myrtle Warren in the Hogwarts bathroom, effectively creating his first Horcrux
Tom Riddle,
by
yeah.
placing a piece of his soul into his diary. Then, in August of 1943, Tom Riddle travelled to the town of Little Hangleton and killed his father. On this occasion, Tom used a ring previously owned by Marvolo Gaunt, his grandfather, to create his second Horcrux. Then, in 1945, Tom finally graduated from Hogwarts. Having finally completed his education, Riddle graduated and wasted no time in
Yeah, but
pursuing his
isn't that
next
similar
endeavour.
to, was
Seizing
it?
the opportunity that presented itself
Isn't
with
that similar
retirement
to
and pursuing
Hermione?
Thought, Riddle
Where
swiftly applied
he
for the
has
vacant position
both
of the
parents who are
basic dark arts
Muggles?
teacher at Hogwarts. Riddle saw this position not only as a chance to impart his knowledge of the dark arts, but also as a means to further establish his
Yeah,
dominance within the wizarding community.
they did say that his
However,
father
Dumbledore,
was a
who
wizard
kept
and
a
his
watchful eye
mother
over Tom for
a
number of
Muggle,
years,
which is
advised against
insane to
hiring
think
Riddle as a
about.
Hogwarts staff member. This resulted in Armando Dippet politely declining Riddle's application for the role, claiming that he was too young, but encouraged him to try again in the future. It was around the same time that Riddle became enthralled with the history of Hogwarts and its founders, particularly their relics. He used his cunning and charms to coerce the ghost of Helena Ravenclaw, the Grey Lady, and daughter of Rowena Ravenclaw, to divulge the hiding place of her mother's diadem in a remote Albanian forest. Riddle then obtained the diadem and later killed an Albanian peasant, turning the object into his third Horcrux. When he returned to England, Riddle turned down several positions offered to him at the Ministry of Magic, opting instead to work at Borgin & Burke's in Knockturn Alley. It was here that he formed a one-sided fake friendship with Hepzibah Smith, a wealthy antiques collector, and used the opportunity to get hold of Helga Hufflepuff's cup and Salazar Slytherin's locket. Riddle would later kill Hepzibah using poison and frame her house elf for the crime. He then resigned from his post at Borgin & Burke's and disappeared, using the murders of Hepzibah and a random muggle to create his fourth and fifth Horcruxes. At this point, Voldemort disappeared for nearly a decade, from 1961 to 1971. However, many other things happened during this period of time that would influence the war to come. In 1959, Sirius Black and Peter Pettigrew were born, followed by the births of James Potter, Remus Lupin, Lily Evans, and Severus Snape in 1960, individuals that would all later play significant roles in the First Wizarding War. In 1962, Nobby Leach became the Minister for Magic, the first Muggle-born to hold the position, causing controversy among older and pure-blood ministry workers. Many resigned in protest, leading to a divided and weakened ministry. Leach's tenure ended in 1968 when he fell ill, with Abraxas Malfoy, Draco Malfoy's grandfather, being suspected of poisoning him due to his Muggle-born status. Leach passed away soon after, further weakening the corrupt ministry. These events created an atmosphere of chaos and division, making it easier for Voldemort to exploit the situation after his return. While seemingly vanished between 1961 and 1971, Voldemort delved deep into the dark arts, studying obscure branches of magic and forging connections with loyal dark wizards. By the time 1970 had rolled around, Voldemort had completely abandoned the name Tom Riddle and had fully embraced the identity of Lord Voldemort. He instilled fear in the entire wizarding world, leading them to refer to him as He Who Must Not Be Named, or You-Know-Who, out of sheer terror. And upon his return, the first thing that Voldemort did was try again to become the Defense Against the Dark Arts professor at Hogwarts, hoping to recruit an army of students. Dumbledore, however, denied him the position. During
Damn.
his time away, Voldemort merged his form.
So he tried to be a teacher. That's cool. There are a few things that the movies really don't tell you, huh? That's amazing.
A group, the Knights of Walpurgis, with newfound allies, rebranding them as the Death Eaters. And so, when Voldemort resurfaced in 1971, he had a large following of Death Eaters ready to carry out his plans of spreading terror and wreaking havoc. Voldemort conveyed to his Death Eaters that in order to establish a world of peace and dominance, the existing regime must be eradicated at any expense. Only individuals with pure blood and aligned ideals would be permitted to flourish in this new realm.
Whoa! Didn't you just hear? Death Eaters have to be pure blood. He's not even pure blood. The fuck? That's nuts. And that's probably how Slytherin adopted that same thing, where they only want pure bloods. That's no words. Jesus Christ, no. I am not gonna react to that,
The Death Eaters were the worst. Their group was comprised of evil witches and wizards that were all hell-bent on pursuing their dark ambitions.
But it's
They were the followers
insane,
of Lord
man.
Voldemort, and they obeyed his every bidding in an effort to cleanse the wizarding world, the ultimate goal being to restore pure blood authority. And so, the First Wizarding War officially began around 1971. And in this same year, James Potter, Sirius Black, Remus Lupin, Peter Pettigrew, Severus Snape, and Lily Evans all began their first year at Hogwarts. Snape swiftly befriended Slytherin students with an inclination
I'm not gonna get
to
into
magic
that.
and worshipping the new tyrant, Lord Voldemort. Meanwhile, James, Sirius, Remus, and Peter formed a close friendship, while Snape found himself as their adversary due to incessant bullying by James and Sirius. These interactions would go on to shape their futures and decisions, unknowingly playing a significant role in the impending First Wizarding War. Because he was denied the Defense Against the Dark Arts position, Voldemort realized that he would need to amass an army through different means, and so between 1971 and 1973, he recruited various beings and creatures shunned by the wizarding world, including giants, werewolves, a significant number of dementors, and acromantulas, among others.
No, I
These
don't,
coalition of
Psyche.
outcast beings, alongside his Death Eaters, wreaked
I
widespread
am not gonna
destruction
get
and
into
chaos,
that.
marking the early years of the war in the early 1970s. This wizard, about 20 years ago now, started looking for followers. Got 'em too. Some were afraid, some just wanted a bit of his power, because he was getting himself power, alright. Dark days, Harry. With his army of dark creatures and wizards under his command, Voldemort initiated an attack on the British Ministry of Magic, aiming to topple it and establish a new world order run by purebloods. And to achieve his goals, the Death Eaters and their allies carried out attacks on Muggles, both for their own entertainment and to create chaos. These incidents consumed progressively more of the Ministry's time and attention.
Dinner done, but I really want to see more of this.
The culprits and prevent future attacks. And as things ramped up, Death Eaters began targeting Muggleborns and blood traitors, subjecting them to torture.
They should have fucking attacked Voldemort.
In wizarding society.
That's
The casting of
insane.
the dark mark over the sites of their murders served to create further terror. They were truly dark times. In response to the growing army of Lord Voldemort and his followers, Albus Dumbledore recognized that he would need to create an army of his own, subsequently establishing the Order of the Phoenix in 1971. Despite the Ministry's official perspective of the Order as a rebel group, influential Ministry officials, including Elphias Doge, Daedalus Diggle, and Alistair Moody, swiftly joined. The purpose was to engage in covert and surprise attacks against the Dark Rebellion. Other members of the Order included Aberforth, Albus's younger brother, Mrs. Figg, a squib who cohabited the same street as the Dursleys in the future, Alice and Frank Longbottom, who were both Aurors, Mundungus Fletcher, Hagrid, and Fabian and Gideon Pruitt, Molly Weasley's brothers. Most members of the Order had met Dumbledore before and respected him, which encouraged them to join him in his fight and trust him with their lives. However, despite the Order's efforts, Voldemort's magical power and influence continued to expand, leading to more frequent and brutal attacks conducted by him and his Death Eaters. Hogwarts, however, emerged as a safe haven amidst the chaos, with Dumbledore serving as the only wizard capable of challenging Voldemort. He was the only man that Voldemort feared. At the same time, Death Eaters spread terror by marking murder scenes with the Dark Mark. They also kept their identities concealed to maintain secrecy within their ranks, introducing an element of confusion and paranoia to the wizarding community. As if that wasn't enough, Voldemort's use of the Imperius Curse heightened confusion and suspicion even further, leading friends and family to doubt one another. And all of the chaos happening at the Ministry of Magic certainly didn't help things. Then Minister Eugenia Jenkins had to address squib riots in 1968, exacerbating the divide between pureblood supremacists and those with mixed heritage. And when Voldemort resurfaced in 1971, Jenkins faced chaos both within the wizarding world and the Ministry. Following her ineffective attempts to combat Voldemort over 4 years, she was ousted from office in 1975. Her successor, Minister Harold Mincham, took a strong stance against Voldemort, but faced protests from minority groups demanding equal treatment. This ignited tensions among elite pureblood families, feeling their traditions were in jeopardy, leading some pureblood supremacists to align with Voldemort's cause. It was also around this time that Bartemius Barty Crouch Sr., the Council of Magical Law head judge, rose quickly through the Ministry's ranks and became head of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. Together, Crouch and Mincham were able to make some headway with regards to the Death Eater threat, but they were only able to garner small victories in a much larger battle. In 1978, Severus Snape finally graduated from Hogwarts and subsequently aligned himself with the Death Eaters, joining former classmates like Evan Rosier, Lucius Malfoy, and Bellatrix Lestrange. At Snape's suggestion, Voldemort sought to recruit Lily Evans, a Muggle-born witch of exceptional talent, along with their close friends Sirius Black, Remus Lupin, and Peter Pettigrew. But despite Voldemort's efforts, they all courageously refused to join his ranks. At least, that's how it looked. Following their defiance, James and Lily married and, alongside their friends, instead became members of the Order of the Phoenix. During the brutal war, the outnumbered Order faced many challenges, with Fabian and Gideon
I love that.
many Order members vanishing.
I love that Lily and James Potter were offered a rank in the Death Eaters before joining Order of the Phoenix. That's insane, but that's where we're gonna leave it. Because I want to play more Hogwarts Legacy, but man, I would love a game or a movie revolving around this. That would be insane to watch. I would love something like that. Right, now let's continue the game. Let me just unmute the game. There you go, you should be able to hear it. Right, where were we? Oh, hell yeah. I would love for that as well. There's so many chances for a good movie or show.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters.
I still would have loved
Besides,
the other Peeves
I like
from
having friends
Harry
who are
Potter
in my
2.
debt. Now
I'm more used to that than a realistic
Now,
look of
where
it.
has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo.
Exactly. Alright, and I'm back. Yeah, that's true. Like at the very least, a mod that I'll probably try to search is having the iconic outfit. At the very least, that he looks the same as he does in the game, but at least have the outfit from the second game. What do you think about that, Psyche? At the very least, he looks the same in his outfit.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more.
Yeah, here we go again. You see, do I have all the spells? Let's make sure to have that. Oh yeah, I am. Make any side character different, and you can bet I'm gonna make it a topic. Yes. That definitely sounds like me. Change one side character, ooh, you fucked up. Right. Back in the puzzle rooms again. The Accio maybe? No. Levioso.
Incendio.
Burn it. Cloak it out and jump down. Yeah, that works. Hit it. Wow. I did not expect that to work. Out of everything that I tried, I did not expect that. Oh,
Not surprising.
guys.
Guards at the ready.
It's fine, Psyche. It's fine.
Stupefy. Incendio.
Ah, man. Perfect. Yeah, it's fine. That sounds good, game. Yes, I just did that game, but thanks. At least Saki can't blame me for not reading the tutorials.
Protego! Stupid one! Accio! Stupid one!
And down there you go. That's a quick spell. Or a quick attack.
Levioso!
Yep, that's perfect. Damn, your cat died. Been there, man. Been there, John Martian.
Accio!
Best that I can say is the cat's still with you. Oh. Alright, so it's timed. Wait, what if I run and hit it? I didn't know it would start back there, but that works. So it starts back there. Alright. That's a pretty sick name. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Made it. Why does this feel like God of War? Just with the absolute amount of puzzles in God of War. I'm somewhat of a fan of horror games, but that's cool. I like that it goes up wherever I'm standing. That's some cool shit. I don't think... Wait. Oh, I need to jump it. Hey, I didn't make it. It was a different way. Different route. Interesting puzzle. Any platforms here? Anything? Oh, that's just loot over there. And I may need a different spell for it. Screw it. I was hoping that would be faster. One moment. One moment. There we are. Can. Yep, that works. I was just silent because I was like, if I say it might work this way and I say it, you know, wrong, and everyone's gonna blame it on me. It's fine. You should have seen me play God of War. That was an experience. When I saw that platform move over there, that's when I was like, this is doable. Oh, a lot of enemies. I think that's a good sign. At least one of them gone. I see you. I see you. Ow! I'm impressed that you actually managed to hit me. Damn. So I have 3 hits. Cry of Fear. I've never heard about the game. What is it, like a survival game? Wait. Equip and better gear. I don't think I ever did that. Let me have a look. Just in case there's stronger gear to equip. Oh. Well, that would have helped. And to be fair, the game did tell me that this is a tin right after the troll boss. But I just ignored it for some reason. If it has no benefits, I'm not using those items. Right, this should help. You know what? I'm not even gonna argue with you. Just think I'm clip farming. A survival psychological horror game. I'll download it. Pin me on the Discord server whenever you're up for it, John, but right now I'm locked in with this. Right, this should help. Perfect. Just hit me whenever you're down for it. Oh, shit. Locked in, Psyche. Perfect. Alright, good to know that I can actually make sure that I have proper armor. I love that I played the game entirely without anything.
It is a book after all.
Yeah, that is definitely cheating. Wink wink. Definitely cheating. I'm probably used to Konami code somehow. Cool. Alright, let me add you on Steam, John. One sec. I can still see the game on my second month. Don't worry about it. And I've added you as friend. So just message me on Steam whenever you're up for it, John. I'm guessing these are the first few wizards. He's making it rain to save that area. That's cool. So not only that area, but completely. That's some insane wizard power. And I love how he looks a little bit similar to Dumbledore.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach.
Perfect, John.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
Why does this just feel like the
great harm in the wrong hands?
usual villain plot?
By a select few.
Hearing that you are overpowered as hell and
anyone about what we have discussed here today.
it just feels like a villain plot now. I don't know, feeling like this is a #1 villain plot for what we just watched.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in
I
the restricted
do?
section again!
Usually people say I have a bad taste in games.
Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
At the very least, he sacrificed himself, you know? That at the very least means he's somewhat trustworthy, even though he's part of the Slytherins. which is just telling me everything that I need to know to not trust Slytherin, but I don't know. Good to see that there are some trustworthy people around Hogwarts, even in Slytherin. Alright, no other side missions, that's good. But yeah, it is good that I found out that I can actually equip better armor. Funny enough, the game did tell me. So that's how I figured that if the game didn't tell me, I probably would have played the game with completely zero armor. And yes, that would have been hilarious. But we can't be doing that, can we? There's an upgrade system. And it's probably better to follow that because the game is already difficult enough. Why else do you think I'm doing all the side missions before the main mission? The main missions are the true nuisance of the game.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends.
Alright.
You may be
Enjoy
surprised
listening
by
to
how
your
much you can
favorite
learn
band,
from
John.
them as well.
Have a good day. Alright, almost level 10. That's good. I'll probably be tasked where to go next. Yep.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Good taste in games except for Titan Quest. Again, I don't blame you. But how do I say it? It's not my type of game. Looks like the game's forcing me to go there, sadly. Because I would love to do the dueling thing. That's my type of game. No. No, I do not.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed.
Oh yeah.
See me in my classroom.
Alright. That's easy enough. Let me see if I can fast up or out of the area. Oh yeah, I am. I am John. That's my Gmod name. Alright, let's take a look. See if I can complete those assignments. Take a look. I know the forest areas have a lot of enemy spawns, so that's most likely where I'm going to. Oh, that's also true. Oh, Leaping Toadstool though, which might help me later down the game. Right, I think I just found something. Where are they? Oh, is that... No, that's not an enemy. That's an enemy. A duck bark. Let's give it a shot. Wow. I'm impressed he's so strong. I have like a split second to maybe dodge. As I said, maybe a split second. Yeah, you're gonna grind it out on Warframe? Nice. I'm gonna grind it out here.
Incendio.
Ah. Slowly getting better with dodging, which is amazing.
Incendio.
One more. Then I can take it out.
Yes. Levioso.
I think I need to do something here. Oh. Wait for it. Nope, no. I think he's now too pissed off to do that ranged move. Yeah, he's too pissed off. Screw it then.
Incendio.
No. Wait, there we go. Ah, damn it.
Potato. Stupid one. Levioso. Accio. Stupid one.
I think I need another talent
Incendio.
to even do that. Alright, that should do it. That was not that difficult, but at least I now have that side mission unlocked. Let's see. No, I want to go back to it. There's a little bit of stick drift, which makes me worried. That's not good. Because this control was promised to not have stick drift. That's not good. I think I can mess around a bit with it in the settings. No, don't need that. Variation. Here? No. So this game doesn't even have the R option for it, which is horrible. Because this control was promised to not have stick drift, and it has stick drift. So, shit. Or maybe I just need to recalibrate it. It's just slightly. Shit, man, that's not good. I'm not happy with that. One moment. Let me see if I can do a good old calibration turn. There are two of them, weirdly. Settings, calibrate. Yes. It's this one. Alright. Press all of the corners. Just give me one moment to calibrate this. Right, hopefully that should fix it. Still is a little bit stick to it, but good. At least it's now a little bit more calibrated. Right. Map. Now it's a little bit less. Still a little bit there, but damn it, man, that's a shame. Right. Let's see. I need to go over there, so I need to click this and then click on this. Pizzahill looks so out of place. Thank you. Good luck with grinding for the ghoul patch, Iggy.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
Ooh.
Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Perfect, another spell unlocked.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
I'll definitely use this. Let me see. I'll place it for Incendio. Oh, and I can now use spell set. No. Was it just a glitch then? There we go. Right.
Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Expelliarmus, Levioso, Accio.
Perfect. Right. That side mission done. Shockingly, those spells are side missions. Right, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Let's first do cross ones around 3. Go to the map. I don't think that's a trophy room. It's this one then. No. No, I do not have talents yet. But don't worry, just give it time. And then I'll be able to use all the talents that I need.
Protego! Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today.
Alright,
It
here
all
we
comes
go.
down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
I think it's gonna be 4
We can make this
enemies
a real
then.
victory.
Right? Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Championship round. Alright. Yeah, and then Expelliarmus can break this. Perfect. Alright, let's do this.
Levioso, Accio.
Potato.
Bring them on. Beg my way. Stupefy. Come on. Stupefy. Levioso.
Man, there's a lot of things happening. I can't block them all.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
For some reason it doesn't switch the target to the right, only to the left. Oh, there we go.
Expelliarmus, Accio. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso.
Jeez. I should focus on one at a time. Oh man, but the targeting system. Difficult.
Levioso. You're better than that.
Alright, that's one.
Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
That was my last healing. Oh, I couldn't see them. Dead.
Levioso.
Yes. Almost.
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Yeah.
What to do?
GG's.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Well, shit. Oh, good luck with that. I did not expect to win that one. Gotta be honest with you. That is even a surprise to me. I don't even have talents yet. I've somehow beaten them. Insane. Now, let me just have a look, just in case I don't have any stronger gear. Just in case. No. Right. Well, good then. Inventory, also some stuff. Pretty decent. Chances with a few rewards. Ooh. Just defeat 5 of those little creatures, you got it. Quest stuff. Perfect. Let's see. Any other side missions to complete? Quests? Here. Combination practice. Like Guacamole 2. Which I really don't mind to see.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
It should be fine. Alright, let's take a look. I need to use Incendio as well. Let's do this.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
That was too easy.
Good one!
Alright, now we got a bit of a challenge.
Accio! Incendio!
I clicked the home button, but it still worked.
That's it!
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Not bad.
Nicely
Like
done.
there's a lot of time in between for all
Impressive
of it.
wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Alright, that's another mission done. Well, well, well. Let's go to the herbology class. I find it funny that I have a required level of 3 and I'm already way past that. That just tells me how many side missions I already did, which is amazing. So that's gonna help me a lot in the end boss. I know how freaking difficult that one can be, so it's good to do side stuff, yeah? Good to remember to do them, and also you can see why it's gonna be worth it. I've somehow beaten the champion at level 10 without any talent. Jesus. But sometimes it's just straight up luck, man. Just really depends on what the other NPC that's helping you is doing. Because sometimes that did help out with the championship one. We're not there yet. A lot of stuff to go. Yeah, in a few minutes. No way, Saki.
I hear Upper Hogsfield is lovely.
I'm just a bit motivated for this game, you know? And also, there's almost nothing to do at school/college. So don't worry. I will make sure to...
Punja's onion again.
What the was that I ever got to this game? Finished the story, didn't get all the creatures yet, but I got pretty far.
Wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
But not with 100%, which is why I'm doing it now.
A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil!
That's cool.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
And problem solved.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting
interesting physics.
tables. You can all get started. I
Hmm.
need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how
Yeah.
to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Sounds like it's the start of the long-awaited crafting system.
Ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that
What
some
kind of
plants are better
simulator
suited to
games are you
trees
talking about?
outside of a cool
Because
The
I play a few, but I can't really name them.
Fortunately, I have a dummy
Because I
for them
don't
to gnaw on.
remember.
Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
I did play Goat Simulator 1 when it was at its first few years.
Hello.
I think that's
Saw
about
you on your way
it.
to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice
Never
work in
played
Defense Against the Dark
Supermarket
Arts, by the way.
Simulator.
Excuse me?
I did play Crime Scene Cleaner, if that is a simulator.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbage a bit, and they'll do the rest.
Hold up. I gotta make sure to get them all. Alright. How do I... hold? And then...
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their
yeah.
hands on.
But I also had a game called Crime Scene Cleaner. A little bit similar to Power Wash,
They
but
left their honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they?
I also
My
used to
kind
play
of
Power
plants.
Wash
Not like stupid
Simulator.
boober tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your
Those
back
are
in a fight.
decent games.
Not saying you can't go it alone, but well, imagine that wasn't a
Also
dummy.
played a few games from the Lawsuit game. You know what I'm talking about? No. So watch YouTube. So what happened to that Lawsuit game?
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup.
I'm not talking
if it
about
is from a
Nintendo
cabbage.
this
It's
time.
chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such.
Basically,
You can't be above
the
throwing
game that
crucifix
starts
vegetable
with
if necessary.
ROB,
Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them.
that Lawsuit game.
Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
That's what I'm calling
Take your
it
time.
till
I'll see you
the
back in
lawsuit is settled. Alright, well, good to know on how the kind of quote-unquote companion system worked with those plants, but I don't think I ever used that back then. Yeah, the longest stream was Toy Story, yeah. But back then I had a lot of free time, so...
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
I think that was my first year on Twitch when I streamed that. So yeah, that's why I had a lot of free time.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
It should be on the channel. Let me take a look for you, because I do remember storing it all on the same channel. One moment. Also, recently YouTube has been a bitch, because it constantly thinks I'm not the one logging in, so it constantly asks me to log in, and then I have to do a code for my phone to even look at the live stream settings. It's insane. YouTube has been a bit difficult lately. No, I just did that. Come on, just load. Right, so over here, live. No, it's in video, sorry, because it was from. Oh, hold up. Wants me to log in again. One moment. Yes, it's me, that code. It's in videos, because it was from Twitch. And episode 1, 2, 5 hours. So no, that was not the longest. That was not the longest. 5 hours is not longest. If I would do filter on... Shit, there's no way to do it on length. Let me see if I can search it. Because it could just be... This is so old, these videos, man. Holy shit. That's literally when I used to stream on Twitch, by the way. But yeah, I think my longest stream has got to be Assassin's Creed Origins. For 10 hours. But feel free to prove me wrong, but it's in videos. The Twitch stuff. So just have a look over there. If you want to see any of the Twitch stuff. Because it's not in live, because that's when I didn't know about YouTube Live yet. And I think they were in the process of making it back then. I'm not sure what the entire deal was. Toy Story 2? No. No, I've not. Let's first focus on the games I have to complete, but I would be down to trying it at least once and seeing how it is. Alright, let's see. Any other side missions? Ooh, Potions class. I would be down for that. So it's on the PS1 emulated, and oh, sorry, I said the word again. Nintendo, no! Nintendo with that goddamn lawsuits whenever you say emulated.
Someone from the
Insane.
ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Yeah, that was Toy Story 3 as well.
You will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term
Is
by
it only on
brewing a
PS1
Wiggenweld
or?
potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You
Doesn't
never
sound
know
too
when
bad.
You might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Was it Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince? The potion making. Can ask Iggy all about it. That is annoying.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
PS1
and from what I hear of your
emulator?
recent exploits in
Oh.
Hogsmeade,
I'll give it a try, Saiki. I'll search it up tomorrow.
Professor Weasley had you acquire the
See what
recipe
I
from
can
Jake
find.
Pippins, correct?
Because I know there's a mega thread
For the moment, you can
about
find the
most of the
ingredients you need in
PS1
my
games, so I'll
office.
probably search
But
it on
in
there.
the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class.
I'm kind of
and
worried
rarer
that
ones can be
the
purchased.
frames per second are gonna be
Others,
too low
however,
for the
may be
game.
harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit more
Yeah.
resourceful.
Feel free to do that,
Come and see
Saiki.
me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh.
No, but
she
with
can't be
PS1 games,
everywhere. Listen,
the
anyone with a
frames
troll-sized
are,
brain
what
can
are
brew
they,
a genius
30?
potion.
20?
I'm working on
Because
something
the
that's
last one I
certain to be
played was
spectacular.
Rayman 2,
just missing
but I'm
one
not sure if that
tiny
was
last
PS1 or
ingredient that'll add that
PS2,
extra
but I
spark.
know
I suspect
that the
that's where
frames
I
weren't
come
the best when I
You're
played
as
it.
clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Depends on the game, Saiki. Depends on the game.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you
It's
see
a
what I'm
platformer
brewing.
that's
Hurry back so you can
doable,
get the
but
feather.
let's say if you're talking about like a game where you need to aim a lot, 30 frames is gonna make a difference to 60 frames.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
No, Iggy plays on 60 frames. Also, playing 30 frames on old games isn't bad, but there are sometimes consequences with 30 frames on a 60 frames monitor. And also something called VSync, which helps a lot.
Should not be that color.
I don't believe he plays Warframe on 30 frames,
Here's
by
the
the way.
Fwooper feather you wanted.
He definitely
Brilliant.
plays on
Thank
60.
you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this
Right.
concoction's finished.
If that's the only thing I'm worried about, it's not like you're playing Call of Duty at 30. I'm not even playing it. If I'm playing Call of Duty, it's the older games, not the newer ones. Because I've tried it, and it's a lot to download. Way too much. I really don't like that it's a seconds rather than the minigame for help blood prints.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Again.
Dragon Tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Right.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Perfect.
My robes
That was nice. Oh, key, 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 key. Here we go again. Oh yeah, I know. I know, man. That was 4 years ago. Holy shit. So I sounded more Dutch back then? I never noticed. Maybe I'm more used to speaking English now the more that I do this. Because when I first started I barely spoke English. I hate this minigame so much. Got it. It's one that's really testing your patience. No, I would never do that. Except in a few games. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call the stream here. Because I need to go to sleep in 30 minutes or something. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching this lovely stream, fellas. I hope it was somewhat fun, and I hope to do this again very soon. Good night, fellas. Bye bye.